From the Ford Sports Desk, KOMU 8 Sports.
Good morning, Mid-Missouri. Mizzou won in double overtime yesterday, but let's get to that in a minute. The Tigers will face the Florida Gators today, the #1 team in the nation. Now, it hurts me to say this, but I think Mizzou's Cinderella story is about to turn into a pumpkin. Mizzou played very well against Florida in February, but still lost by 10. Florida has won 18 straight, undefeated in conference play, the first SEC team to do that. Scotty Wilbekin had 19 points in the game against the Tigers, and combined with the defense of Patrick Young, it does not look good. The only way I see Florida losing this game is if the Gators are disinterested and the Tigers shoot well from three. Otherwise, I think Mizzou ends up Gator bait. Mizzou beat Texas A&M by 1 point last week in the regular season. Yesterday at the SEC tournament in Atlanta, a nail-biter in double overtime. It was all Ernest Ross in the first half. He had 17 points alone. The rest of the team scored just 17 points. Tigers led 34-26 at the break. Looking at the Aggies, Alex Caruso, he scored 28 points last night. Now 5 seconds left in the game, game's tied, and Mizzou turns the ball over. We head to overtime. Now in overtime, Jabari Brown fouls out. He had finished with 26 points, and as you can see, he is not a happy camper. 12 seconds to go. Wes Clark inbounds the ball to Jordan Clarkson. Clark's pass is stolen. Alex Caruso gets the layup that ties the game at 77. 4 seconds to go in the first overtime. Jordan Clarkson's shot is blocked, and we head into double overtime. In double overtime, Clarkson fouls out. Missouri was playing without 2 of its top players. Now, Missouri's up by 1. Ernest Ross misses this free throw, but Jonathan Williams III grabs 2 offensive rebounds, and he scores. He finishes with 15 rebounds overall. Missouri pulls away in the second overtime with the 91-83 win. The state high school basketball playoffs reached the semifinals for the smaller schools last night. A Class II boys semifinal matchup between undefeated Sacred Heart of Sedalia against Thayer. Sacred Heart shot 47% from the field compared to Thayer's 34%. Chase Lyles had 10 points. The Gremlins had a 12-point lead at the half. Then you got the Sedalia coach, and it only extended in the second half. Jimmy Villebois had 13 points. Sacred Heart wins big, 62-39, and advances to the state championship game Saturday. Now over to New Franklin taking on Crane in girls basketball. Crane dominated throughout this game. Jaylee Johnson's going to get this layup. And then you're going to head over to New Franklin's Allie Hundley. She cuts into the lead a little bit with this layup, but Crane was just too dominant. Lexi Vaught's going to knock it in from downtown. Crane wins big, 57-27. Now back over to Class II boys. You have Iberia and Canton. In the first half, it's Iberia's Riley Halley. He knocks down the jumper. The Rangers are only down by 2 points. First half, Dexter Frisbee, he hits the turnaround jumper. Iberia's just hanging in there. And then Darren Dickey gets 2 of his own. Iberia overcomes a double-digit deficit. They win 66-65 and will play Sacred Heart for the Class II title. That's it for sports. More news after the break.
Hear what your neighbors